That's inconvenient. Right.
Hello and welcome to the EUSL. Apologies, my mic was a little bit broken, but you should be able to hear me now. Today I'm joined by Snakeob in the booth,
Hello.
and we've got a Pro Division matchup for you here. Karhukopla taking on Old Gents Association, 2nd and 4th in the division currently. OGA 2nd, Karhukopla 4th. Both of these teams have beaten Revenant already, matching up today for the first time.
Yeah, and two teams had very good starts this season, better than a lot would have expected. OGA having to make it out of placements, but topping placements, now sat in 4th, just 1 point behind Karhukopla, both with 5 games played. Certainly both teams battling for a high up place in the Pro Division this season.
Yeah, and just a reminder to everyone, as usual, if you type !EUSL in chat, you'll get links. Oh, I did !EUL. Remember the S? EUS. Oh, that was wrong as well. Hold up. There we go. !EUSL in chat. We get you links to the website, the Discord, the Twitter, and the YouTube. And I realise there's no space in a lot of those, so I'll have to fix that at some point. But they'll get you links to all your things you need. And make sure you follow those. Also remember, if you get any good clips from this game, make sure you post them in league clips in the EUSL Discord. If they get added to the weekly highlights video, should be coming out tonight for last week, hopefully. But if it gets added to that video, then you get 1,000 pucks in game. So make sure you post all your clips there. I'm going to ready up, and we should get underway for this game now.
Yeah, and it's Seymour coming in for Karhukopla. Cecil started quite a few games for them this season, but it's Seymour starting this one. We'll see what change that makes.
Yeah, and like you said a moment ago, that is obviously what we expect from them. He's probably going to be their regular starter, so good to see that they have him in here. And here we go. Ali taking the puck to start. Can't find a way past Sakazu. Finding Never Lucky. We were just saying before this started, they've formed quite an unlikely but very successful forward partnership, those two. Have really been successful, despite the fact that I think they're two players that a lot of people wouldn't point to as sort of really effective, but they've done very well. Not flashy by any means, don't produce a ton of shots, but absolutely get them in when they need to. I think it was, what?
I see it. 6 shots, 5 goals in the Revenant game, and both players who played their first season in Pro Division last season lining up for this OGA side. OGA with an unchanged roster.
Yeah, this is, I think that definitely helps them. Even this Karhukopla side, which are a side who have stayed mostly the same. Obviously, the Seymour coming in has sort of changed the way they play. Pokey moving back into net after Jabizo departed.
Yeah, and 2 great goalkeepers we have on show here. Smallby, PP and Pokey, the two goalkeepers with the most saves so far in the EUSL Pro Division this season. We'll see what those two can offer.
And you say PP's a great goalkeeper and not just a goal. Well, Matt Sony there launching one up. I was about to say Matt Sony has done really well in that defensive pairing with Smallby PP. He's a key reason to why they've defended so well. There he launches a long shot and it's off Pokey's head and in. Here's Pokey now playing it around the backboard. Finds Seymour. No, Matt Sony has it. Here's Never Lucky chipping it across the rink and puck's gone in its side here. Right, if you use !EUSL now, it should be fixed. Let me just test that. Yeah, there we go. The links will appear. No, the YouTube one is still broken. Brilliant. Matt Sony here. Back to Never Lucky. Now Smallby PP loses it to Seymour, and Seymour puts that in, and a big mistake there. It's an opportunity that a player like Seymour will absolutely never miss.
Yeah, Seymour obviously one of the top scorers in the USL last season, lining up for Monkey Monsters, who finished 3rd.
Yeah, absolutely nails that in the back of the net.
Playing a more defensive role, I think, for this Karhukopla side, seeming most of the time slotting into that second defender role we played up front more for Monkey Monsters last season.
Here's Smallby PP playing up for Ali. Ali looking across for Never Lucky. Pass not quite finding the mark, but nice try. Good start here for OGA. Despite that mistake, they've created more chances. Here's Karhukopla going back the other way, and Sakazu tries a shot wide to the right. Here's Sakazu again, and Deng and Sakazu can't quite work out who's going to take that one. Deng has it here, plays around for Seymour. Seymour's going to put it out in the middle. Smallby PP stops that on the post. There we go, now I've fixed the links. Here's Smallby PP playing across for Ali. All of last, and Ali there! Nails one on the near post. It looks like the keeper got a bit of it. I think Pokey just gets, a little bit on that, but it bounces in. 2-1 now.
Once again, clinical from this OGA side. I'd say they've had two really good chances this game. They've put them both in the back of that, and nothing Pokey was able to do about that one. Gets a touch on it, but only able to turn it into his own net.
There we go. Never lucky now. Seymour on the board. Pressure by Never Lucky. Plays out. Now looking for options up the rink. And, oh, that was a big mistake from Seymour. Never Lucky punishes it. Seymour plays out towards his own post there. And Pokey, I think Pokey just a bit confused as to what Seymour wants him to do with it. And in it goes. 3-1 now.
Yeah, not sure. It looked like Seymour was trying to cut in past Never Lucky, but Never Lucky got his body in the way and blocked him off. And then he's just left with basically an open net. Pokey can't get back in net in time to cover it.
Yeah, not sure what went on there, but just a bit of miscommunication maybe, and results in another goal. OGA now 3-1 up. Tell you what, OGA have had quite the start to this season, haven't they? Really impressed a lot of people. I don't think, I mean, they were in placement games. They didn't make playoffs last season. I don't think many people have expected them to be doing so well, but they've really, really done well so far.
Obviously, falling short to playoffs by 1 point to Bully Boys last season, finishing in 9th position. They look to kick on this season. They look like a really strong side who can definitely challenge to certainly make playoffs so far at this rate. 9 points in 5 games is very respectable.
And if they win this game here, I mean, they'll be a game ahead of Pivo, but they will be equal on points, so they'll be joint first, obviously. Well, they'll be second because they have one more game played, but putting themselves in good stead for the rest of the season. Here's Pokey playing up the rink for Sakazu. Karhukopla, if they win this, will actually be first. They would go on to 13 points, which would put them ahead of Pivo, although again with one more game played.
Yep.
That's Sony on the board. Now Never Lucky, back to Small B PP. He plays it up and Deng stops it there. Small B PP needs to clear this away. Deng has it and nearly has a goal there. Nice opportunity for him.
Sony there seems to make a mistake, gives it to Seymour near his own net, but he gets back in time, makes a good save to stop that, keeping the 2-goal lead.
It's Seymour now.
Joko's past Ali.
Now Sakazu, and Sakazu with a nice try there. Good move, but couldn't open up enough space.
Yeah, Sakazu's the top scorer so far this season for the Karhukopla side, 9 goals this season, taking him to 3rd in the whole of the EUSL. Good move there from Small PP to take it around it.
James 350Z in chat with some, let's be honest, bad takes. I'll be real, some of these pro teams are overrated as fuck. They are way better than me, but the likes of Matt Sony seems to be uncomfortable in these high-tier lobbies. I think they're kind of missing the point of competitive play in that being a good competitive team is nothing about being a good, well, it is about being a good player, but more importantly, it's about being a good team. And I think what sets OGA apart is none of their players are particularly flashy. I don't think any one of them are players that people would point out as like the best players in their roles, but they work so well together as a team that I don't think they're overrated as a team at all. Like, I mean, they're one of the top teams in Pro Division. It's not like people are rating, like, those ratings aren't based off what people think of them. They're based off of how they've done in games. So I don't think you can really say they're overrated. It's Ali. Now Seymour. The results are 100% legit, and they beat Revenant, right? Who've got Jeffson and Ceci and yeah, I mean, I don't know. Here's Pokey now. No, that's
Revenant, the team sat in 3rd between these two sides. Has Never Lucky missed a golden opportunity there to make it 4 goals up.
Another shot launched there. And OGA have really done a nice job getting some shots on target. Like we said, Ali and Never Lucky really do work together up front. Playground now for Pokey. Pokey plays it out for Small Big PP. And he takes it. Trying to find a way through, and Pokey has it again now. Puts it in the middle, but there's no one there for it. Small Big PP just plays that out. Ali has it. Ali puts the shot on target, and Never Lucky puts it in.
Yeah, it's good play there from OGA. And Never Lucky, I'm not sure if that's going in with
I think it was going in anyway. It's a goal secure as opposed to a goal steal. Yes. And a lot more shots this time than they had in their last game. Like you said.
We've certainly seen in some other games this division that you have to not take any risks with the goal. Remember, Bully Boys have missed a couple chances where another player could have just secured it, but they've left the puck, so the other player would get the goal and it's not gone in. OGA not willing to take that risk, and it's paid off.
Yeah, and I mean, OGA, like I just said, they really are a solid team. Like they're greater than the sum of their parts. They're really an impressive team when they play together. They're so good at minimising mistakes. Obviously, conceded one of a mistake in this game, but for the most part, they just don't really make mistakes. They play it very cleanly, very sort of, I don't know, good fundamentals, I guess is what you'd say.
Yeah. Their old age has made them wise.
Exactly. Never lucky here. Look at that, Matsoni sneaking up from behind there on Seymour. Seymour thought he had one in his face, but it was Matsoni coming from behind to take the puck. Here's Pokey now playing it out for Seymour. Seymour can't find a way past Smallby PP. Excellent play by him. Good positioning. Blocked off as many angles as possible. Here's Ali trying to find a way past Pokey. And I mean, Pokey's the goalkeeper, has played really well this season, but he's been put in some tough spots so far this game.
Yeah, 8 saves to his name, to be fair. Not a bad performance so far, but there's been a couple goals you probably would expect him to save so far this game.
And a couple where really it's been on the team. Like a couple times he's been left at a spot where you really can't expect him to save it. Played across there for Sakazu. He's got a good opportunity to get a goal here, and Smallby PP just gets to that. Found his way past 3 of the OGA players, but Smallby PP gets enough on it to push it wide to the right. Pokey now trying to play it up. Never Lucky blocks it there. Deng bounces it up for Sakazu. Smallby PP tries and fails to play that well. Bumped away, but Ali picks it up to secure it. Played out now for Pokey. Pokey looking for space. Round to Sakazu. Never Lucky takes it. Sakazu now playing it back for Seymour. Matsoni coming in and bumping that free. Ali racing across for it. Pokey plays that back to safety. Seymour takes it. Can he play it up the rink maybe? No, he can't. Not there.
It's a bit scrappy at the moment. Neither side able to really get a good handle on the puck. It's sort of scrappy around both sides' own net, but no real good chances come out of it so far for either side.
Obviously, that's more beneficial for OGA as Ali there finds a way to get that shot off nicely. And Sakazu there finally manages to get behind their defensive pairing. Just gets a bit beyond Matsoni's reach. And nice finish there. Gets it right in on the post.
Yeah, Deng sends it up. Good control there from Sakazu. It's a good save from Poke, what I'm saying. Good control from Sakazu to take that down, and he ends up being able to slot it into an open net.
And here's Deng again, trying to find Sakazu. Interesting to see Seymour's played a fairly defensive role in this game. More defensive than you'd expect, to be honest. But
yes.
I guess, obviously, they had Jabizo and Pokey last season who played as a goalkeeper and defender. And with losing Jabizo, it means somebody has to drop back. Although I'm surprised it's Seymour, the new signing, that does that. But small big PP.
Seymour player certainly didn't play in that position last season. Maybe not the most experienced in that position, but I think he's done well so far this season. And
yeah,
helped take Karhukopla to the 2nd place that they sit at the moment.
And I mean, yeah, like I said, both these teams have beaten Revenant. They've proved themselves really against one of the top teams in the division. It really is hard to say who the top team in the division is right now. Obviously, Pivo top of the standings, but Pivo lost a pretty significant beating against Revenant last night, ending 8-3 in that game.
Second period, it's 4-2. Certainly, probably a better period, I'd say, from Karhukopla defensively, at least, not giving OGA the silly chances you say that they kept giving them away at the start of the first period, but not able to capitalise so much going forward. Yeah,
and it's always a tough ask if you're going into the last period and you need to score as many goals as you've scored in the last 2. Sort of, the maths doesn't quite add up, you know. It's a difficult thing to manage, but crazier things have happened. Seymour, he tries an early shot there, played up for Ali. Now across into the middle, Deng couldn't get a shot off. Here's small big PP. Pressure from both sides by Seymour and Sakazu. Seymour has it behind net now, tries to bounce it in. Needs to be played away here. Matsoni and Ali both try and play it away. Ali with a run on net now, looks for the far post. Can they finish it? Yes, they can. There's Ali there, bouncing off the far post.
Yeah, certainly issues there for Pokey. Matsoni and Never Lucky both crowding his net. Nowhere you can really clear the puck and not able to get anything on it. Matsoni able to tap it in. Not a lot of keepers doing about that one after a well-placed shot from Ali into top corner just wide, but deflecting off the post is always hard for the keeper to
Ali did a nice job. He took as long as he could with the puck, sort of drew the defenders from Karhukopla towards him, opened up space there for both Matsoni and Never Lucky to get in the face of Pokey when that puck was sitting in front of the net. And here's another opportunity played across. Brilliant pass from Ali there. Never Lucky couldn't quite get a handle on it, but lovely pass there. Just puts it right in front of Never Lucky.
Yeah, slightly in the air there, I think. Never Lucky not able to get his stick on it, but it's a good chance. And with a 3-goal lead, they're able to, do stuff like that, not necessarily score every chance, but if they can keep the pressure up on Karhukopla, it's going to be hard for them to come back from this with just 3 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock.
A 3-goal deficit to overcome. Here's Small Big Peepee with it now. Pressured by Deng and Sakazu. Sakazu wins that on the board, now playing out in the middle. Good opportunity, and Sakazu does the work himself. He played it to Seymour, and Seymour was quite effectively bumped off it. You see it there, Seymour bumped away by Never Lucky, and Sakazu comes in and picks up that puck after it's left loose in front of net. Closes it to a 2-goal deficit.
Yeah, no OGA player really took claim of the puck and got rid of it. But, good work all safe with it.
And as you say that,
3-goal lead.
Yeah, Ali there takes it from his pass off Small Big Peepee, puts it in the air on Pokey's head, and Never Lucky does a good job again, coming in picking up that loose puck. Makes it 6-3 now. Back to Sakazu. Here's Never Lucky, back to Pokey. Pokey plays it up, and off the post, nearly had it there.
Yeah, 3 goals in 3 minutes, certainly not impossible for this Karhukopla side. We've seen them score a lot more goals than that this season, but certainly an uphill battle.
And they need to play well here. OGA have played pretty much mistake-free for the most part. Played very cleanly. Small Big Peepee playing it safe there, dumping it away as Pokey picks it up again. Pressured by Matsoni, Seymour comes in to get it. Plays it back across for Pokey. Pokey looking for Deng there and puts it right on Never Lucky stick, but Seymour wins it. Now bouncing up for Deng. Deng again, tries to play it around the post, and Seymour there finishes it off. Brings them back within 2. The question is, can they bring it within 1? They've struggled to a couple times now. They've brought it within 2, and then it's gone back to 3 again.
Yeah, it's Deng with the wraparound attempt. Small Big Peepee makes a good save on that, but then with 3 Karhukopla players crashing his net and no support from the other OGA players, there's not a lot he can do about that.
And Seymour bags the goal. He's trying another move similar. Can't find his way towards the net that time. Now Deng will take it, but Never Lucky wins it off him on the board. Back to Deng. Deng takes. Can Deng maybe go for another wraparound? And that time Never Lucky plays it perfectly. Waits behind Small Big Peepee. Clears it away as it goes over him. And that puck goes loose. And again, it's back to a 3-goal lead. And it seems that regardless of... Oh, it's Seymour there who bounced off the board.
Yeah, it's unfortunate there from Poke, who's dashed across to try and get control of the puck that was going behind him, but he's only able to turn it into his own net.
And it's, yeah, rough one there. They just have not been able to close down from a 2-goal lead. Every time they get to 2 goals, it goes back to 3. Matsoni couldn't finish that one, but another nice opportunity for OGA. Matsoni bouncing Pokey there. Back to Deng. Deng, with space to work with, just puts it right up the middle, and Ali takes it back the other way. Deng wins it back. Now Never Lucky. Now Pokey.
Once again, OGA doing what they need to. The game's a bit scrappy at the moment. Karhukopla not really able to get a good hold on the puck, and that's all they need. 1 minute 20 on the clock. They just don't want to take any risks.
Yeah, they just gotta play it around the boards, play it safe. Is Sakazu back to Pokey, and Pokey can't quite get a handle on it, and that's vital seconds lost there. Back up to Deng. Can Deng play it up the board? Matsoni and Never Lucky, good pressure. Played into the middle here. Seymour needs to play it away. Sorry, Sakazu needs to play it away and does so. Now Deng has it again. Can he get it up the rink? Nearly, but just was on target there, but just knocks away. Deng now. Just can't get a handle on it. Ali has it. Here's Seymour, Sakazu, sorry. Both have blonde hair. Both start with an S. Easy to get them confused. Seymour puts it in the middle. Never Lucky clears that away. And the defensive play from OGA here today has been really good. And as I say that, Sakazu gets an inch of space to work with. And that inch of space is all he needs.
Very good play by Seymour, running in, bumping Small Big Peepee out the way. And that just leaves Sakazu with an open net.
And yeah, like I say, he just had a little bit of space there, got free for a moment, and just took that shot perfectly. Never lucky. Tries to get another shot on target. Obviously, OGA don't need to score here, just need to hold on. Here's Deng. Ooh, and a nice try there for Sakazu. 16 seconds left. It's surely all over, but maybe Karhukopla can bring back one more goal for the goal difference. Pokey puts it on target. Matsoni picks it up, plays up the board. 5 seconds left. Pokey takes it. It's a GG from Seymour. And that will end the game there.
Yeah,
OGA.
well-fought victory for OGA.
100%. OGA taking the 2-goal lead. Convert that into a win. Good job by them. Let's go across the pre-game stats.
I think OGA did so well this game what they have done for most of the season, which is they don't play flashy, but they make very few mistakes and they have the basics down to a T.
Yeah, 100%. Again, it's 21 shots today, but 7 goals off of that. Pretty decent percentage. And I mean, Karhukopla dominating in passes and possession, but they just could not get the shots off, and that's what's important. OGA just kept them out of the crease, didn't let them get any space in front of net, and that's what won the game there. Brilliant stuff from OGA.
Yeah, 95% of games are won by the team that takes the most shots, and that was OGA this game. They didn't have much of the puck, but whenever they got it, they were able to get a shot off. Normally, Ali are never lucky with that. Just so effective, those are the front two, always able to get a shot off, and most of the time, they find the back of the net.
Brilliant stuff. Well, guys, thank you for watching this Pro Division game. A reminder, as usual, any good goals you saw on that, make sure you clip them and post them in league clips in the EUSL Discord. If those clips get into the EUSL Weekly Highlights video, you will get a 1,000 puck reward. And, of course, type in !EUSL in chat. You'll get links to everything you need, including the website, the Discord. No, the website, the Discord, yeah, the Twitter. And the schedule and the YouTube. The YouTube is where you'll find all of the Pro Division games. They get uploaded every few days, so make sure you check out that. And yeah, check out the Twitter for updates on the games done every day. And yeah, make sure you check out the website as well. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in 5 minutes time with the next game, which is an interdivision matchup between Tiki Ice Hockey and the Oppressors. I'll see you then. Goodbye.